Hello, thanks for tuning into the podcast. My name is Kestra Harris. I am here accompanied by Luke Yost. Today we will be doing our first episode ever of Hecking Excited. I'm hecking excited to start this podcast, that's for sure. So a little bit about me. I'm a junior at Robert Morris, obviously, and I've been kind of living life up until this moment. You know, the reason I named it Hecking Excited is because I am actually so excited about literally every single possible thing. Like, any moment in my life, I'm just really, I pee myself out of excitement. But this is my co-host, Luke Yost. He will also take the floor now to tell you a little bit about himself.
Thank you for letting me speak. Yes, my name is Luke Yost, and I am a sophomore at Robert Morris University, and this is not my first podcast by a long shot. If you want to know more about me, just look me up on the RMU social media staff page. Gotta plug it. So it's part of my contract.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's in my contract. It says you must plug RMU social media whenever possible.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I got a hat that has it on there, and it's just actually fun story about that is I've never plugged like anything I've ever done. Like I don't usually like tweet my own stuff out.
Okay.
Which I mean I probably should, but there was one time a guy at a men's basketball game noticed me for doing or recognized me from doing CSC stuff. He saw me, so I did a Coach Luke's Corner where I basically just ripped apart RMU women's basketball's like press break, right? Because it was terrible. And this guy was like, "Hey, why didn't Maddie McConnell shoot the ball in the second half?" And I go, "I don't know, dude." And he was like, "Aren't you Coach Luke from Coach Luke's Corner?" And I was like, "That's really weird because my mom doesn't even notice I'm on Coach Luke's Corner."
Aw.
This guy was, I mean, I don't really care, but like this guy was like, "Yeah, you should know that." I was like, "I don't know, dude. Like, I don't know Maddie. I've only seen Maddie one time, like outside of basketball, and we were all like at a book club meeting. Let's just say that, a big book club meeting. Yeah. That really large book club meeting every does it the Saturday before finals week.
Oh, yeah. I love those book club meetings.
That's the big book club meeting, yeah. But I was the only time I ever talked to Matt McConnell outside of this. But yeah, he was like, he thought like I knew everything about everything.
Right.
It was kind of interesting.
That is very interesting. So you're like a knowledgeable person on this campus.
I would say probably not no, but people assume that. Yes.
Oh, well, hey, they think that you are, which means that
fake it till you
by
make
association,
it, right?
By association, you are.
Fake it till you make it.
Yes, that's exactly what you do.
Exactly.
So let me tell you a little bit about this show. There is absolutely no structure to it. We have no idea what's going on at any given moment. We actually, Luke Yost has come up with a couple topics for us.
I did. Because
honestly, usually what I do when I'm on things like this is I let people tell me what to do, and then I take it and I run with it.
This is your podcast, not my podcast.
Yeah, I know.
I have my own podcast.
Oh, what is it called?
I mean, it's Around the Rim.
Around the Rim.
Yeah, it's the women's basketball podcast.
Oh.
But that season's over, unfortunately.
Oh, so no more rim to be around.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I came up with some ideas. The first one I want to talk about is I found on BuzzFeed, they had a list of 19 most ironic facts of all time. And some of them seem interesting.
Okay.
I have another one. It is about all the national holidays that the U.S. recognizes for no reason whatsoever.
Okay.
Of just today. And I have a fan involvement idea that includes a hashtag of the day. So we'll throw a hashtag up. If you tweet it, then perhaps we'll read your tweet on the show using our hashtag, whatever it is.
Oh, my goodness.
Doesn't
that hashtag idea sounds the best thing in the entire universe.
You can thank Jimmy Fallon for that.
Oh. Okay, well, anyways. So what's that list that you said?
Okay, so the 19 ironic facts of all time.
Okay.
Number one is probably my favorite.
Okay.
The founder of Match.com lost his girlfriend to a man she met on Match.com.
That is pretty ironic, and it's also pretty sad.
Yeah, but I think it's funny.
Yeah, I actually met my ex-boyfriend on Tinder.
Interesting. See, I don't know, like, why, if you were dating somebody, why would you make a website that would be for single people?
Yeah, and, like, when he probably has access to all of that information.
Yeah, it's kind of like, oh, you can't, that's like playing both sides.
It's like risking it for the biscuit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, like, hats off to her, I guess.
Let's see, that one's not funny. Oh, another one is 315 entries of the Webster's 1996 dictionary were misspelled.
Wait, what?
300 entries of Webster's 1996 dictionary were misspelled.
Who was the editor of the 1996 dictionary?
I don't know, but think about it. If you're the person that has to type those words and remember those words, like there's how many words in the dictionary?
At least
thousands.
20.
At least 20.
At least
at least
20
315 of them. At least.
I'd give at least. Yeah, you're probably right. Like thousands.
A couple thousand.
4,000.
I don't know.
Should we check?
We should definitely Google it.
I'm gonna. What dictionary edition?
Webster's 1996 dictionary.
I'm just gonna write Webster's dictionary. How many words?
I'd say there's probably about 4,327.
Oh wow.
Not even close.
Like 470,000 entries.
So if you only got 315 wrong, I mean that's not bad.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's only
ratio.
Like 2%. Not a big deal.
Wait, so what is it? 300
I have no idea. 315
divided by
out of the
470,000. That's 0.0006702%.
So less than 1% of the words were misspelled, which is, in the grand scheme of things, probably not a big deal.
Yeah, definitely not the biggest
deal.
Because
the words you're going to misspell are not going to be the hard words. Like, not going to be easy words. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they definitely are the words that no one cares about.
The medical dictionary words that people use, like, I don't care. Like, normal people don't really have a thought or feeling about them.
I agree.
The owner of a Segway died in a Segway.
A Segway?
The owner of Segway died while riding a Segway.
In a Segway?
On a Segway.
In.
You can't be in a Segway.
You said in a Segway.
Did I say in a Segway?
Run it back.
Ooh. Hate to see it.
Yeah, well, I feel like lots of people probably die from Segway riding every year, so.
Definitely.
Do you ever go to that mall in Pittsburgh where people do the Segway riding training course before they do a Segway ride in Pittsburgh? It's if you sit in there and you watch people like ride the Segways around, there's like a bunch of cones everywhere. It's hilarious because a lot of people wipe out because they have no idea what they're doing yet.
I mean,
it creates
funny.
hours of entertainment.
Mall is that?
It's like right where the fountain is that dances.
Okay.
Across the street from there, where that fondue place is.
Yeah. Okay.
In that mall, there's a course driving place.
That's interesting.
Yeah, because I know so much about Pittsburgh, so.
I mean, you knew about that. I didn't.
Well,
there you go.
Facts about Pittsburgh. Counter, 1 Kestra, 0 Luke.
Yeah.
This is going to be good.
It's sad.
Do I know another fact about Pittsburgh? Off the dome?
Off the dome.
Nope. That's it for now.
You know Charlie Chaplin?
Do I know Charlie Chaplin?
Of Charlie Chaplin.
I know of him. I've never met him personally.
Obviously, he died in, 1918?
Yeah, he definitely had those nice hats.
He definitely had that nice hat and the mustache. But he once entered a Charlie Chaplin lookalike contest and didn't reach the finals.
Oh, no.
Dolly Parton did the same thing.
And then didn't reach the finals?
No. She didn't look like Dolly Parton.
Have you seen the one about Lady Gaga?
No.
She put a fake nose on and then entered a Lady Gaga competition, I think.
Yeah.
And then people noticed it was her and then they started crying.
That's funny.
Because she's iconic, though.
I mean, I would say Charlie Chaplin's iconic.
I mean,
not in this day and age, it'd be different, but
Yeah. I didn't know that Charlie Chaplin was famous before he was not alive anymore.
So he wasn't.
Kind of like a Van Gogh type deal.
Yeah, it wasn't. What is the word? What's I'm looking for? Appreciated in his own time.
Yeah, that's kind of tragic to think about.
It's gotta suck.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let's see. A 10-gallon hat only holds 3/4 of a gallon.
A 10-gallon what?
10-gallon hat. You never seen a 10-gallon hat?
No.
Wow.
What's a 10-gallon hat?
This is an American-only thing. Hold on.
Is it?
Yeah.
10-gallon
hat. Look at these things.
Hat.
Look at them. They're just giant.
Oh,
cowboys.
I've seen those before, but that's super American anyways, so.
It's super. Hey, we're all North Americans in this room.
You're right. That is super United States of American. Do I have to say that every time I am speaking about differences? Or are you going to stop joking about that?
I'm going to. Actually, I'm not going to. I made a resume for impending interviews that we both have coming up. And it asked for the languages I speak on the resume. It was just like a built-in piece of the resume, and I put American, Canadian, and English.
Wait, I watched you write that resume through Snapchat.
Yeah.
Do we have to bring a resume to it?
No, I did it for fun because
that
Logan
sounds
was
fun.
like, "You have to be semi-professional." Like last time I did these interviews, the first question I was asked by Morgan Torsha was, "Is a hot dog a sandwich?" There's only one right answer, and I said yes, and she was like, "Okay, you got the job." I was like, "Thanks."
That's good. I like sitting in on interviews. I don't know if I like being interviewed.
You like sitting in on interviews?
Yeah, I was like a member of like a board that made interview decisions for my sorority. So I got to sit in on a bunch of interviews, like at least 20 interviews. And it was fun because I'm like, I know what I don't like and what I do like, and now I'm going to take it, and I'm going to do it, hopefully one day.
So this would be the best one of them all. A Canadian university gave out condoms with a safe sex message stapled to them.
Oh, yeah.
The stapled compromised the condoms package and make them unusable.
So what Canadian university
it
was?
doesn't say. It
now we need to look it
Canadian
up.
University.
If I were to take a guess, it'd probably be University of Toronto.
How many universities are in Canada?
Lots.
Okay.
But not as many as here. Because they're all kind of under the same umbrella.
Yeah.
Like, you can apply on one website to all of the universities in Ontario, and then you can apply on another website to all the colleges in Ontario.
That sounds super easy.
It is super easy. You just check some boxes.
All right.
Oh, wait, what am I looking for? Condoms?
A Canadian, condom
Canada.
Safe sex message
Staple.
through them.
Um.
How do you not, like, as far as doing that, like, who okays this idea of, like, let's put it through the condom and see what happens?
I don't think people probably thought about it. I thought they were probably
How do you
like,
not think about
okay, they were probably like, okay, so we need to attach this card to this condom.
Yeah.
Clip. That's it. Done.
It's there.
That's probably as simple as it was. It says
Congratulations,
University
dude.
of New Brunswick.
New Brunswick?
Yeah, which is like
Classic,
East Coast.
classic Brunswick.
Classic East Coasters.
Classic East Coast. Now, let's see. So now we have the national holidays that the U.S. celebrates today. National Lobster Newburgh Day.
Is that today?
Yes.
Happy National Lobster
Newburgh.
Newburgh.
Yeah.
What's the Newburgh part mean?
I don't know. Here's the thing, is that, like, so I did a little research last night. I realized that, like, the U.S. and Canada have very similar holidays. There's, like, a couple things that you guys do that we don't do. Like Family Day and
Like,
Remembrance Day.
Yeah, that's just a couple days after your...
Yeah. But, like, we have... You can look up anywhere, like, the U.S. national holidays, and, like, you're going to get, like, Easter, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Memorial Day, Veterans Day, whatever. And then you have a whole list of just random holidays. Like, just today is National Lobster Newburgh Day, National Medal of Honor Day, which means everybody in the U.S., not everybody, but people in the U.S. get Medal of Honor for being great people.
Like a Nobel Peace Prize.
It's the highest honor civilian can get in the U.S. It's really nice. And it's also National Tolkien Reading Day.
Tolkien, like
So,
J.R.R. Tolkien.
Yeah.
Huh. Book club.
Yeah, book club. Did you ever say a boot? Did you ever say a boot when you got here?
Did I used to say a boot?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You don't know?
Maybe my language has changed a little bit. There's one guy who goes here who, like, kind of made me stop saying A.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, like, he would, like, every time I'd say A, he would say, "Oh my God, did you just say A?" And then it would make me not want to say A anymore. It would
That's
make me
fair.
so sad.
How much time we got left?
We got, I don't know what time it is.
You look in the bottom left, where like the green bars are going.
I see the green bars. 17
Shit.
minutes and 14 seconds.
Okay, so we have 13 minutes left.
Okay, if we decided the length of the podcast was
that, and a half hour.
half hour,
I mean, it could be 20 minutes.
it could be whatever the heck we want it to
It
be.
could be 3 hours long.
I would love a 3-hour long podcast.
That would be a long day. Anyhow.
Your sandwich smells so good.
Yeah, it's also really messy, and I don't want to eat it anymore.
Oh, because it's like a clean environment.
It's supposed to be, and it's also really messy.
Huh. What's your go-to Romo sandwich?
A lock and load on a bagel.
Lock and load on a bagel. Can you describe for the audience what a lock and load is? Wait. Before you start,
close my eyes.
Everybody, close your eyes and just listen to Luke Yost describe his lock and load to you.
All right, so it is basically I don't know, what is it? Is it turkey, bacon? I don't do this very often, except on a show that I eat random stuff on, which is a really bad idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I gotta do that.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah.
I'll be given something to do on that
count
show.
Count your blessings. Because they count your blessings if you don't have to eat anything.
You said that one dish was pretty good.
Yeah, the enchilada with gravy and cheese wasn't too bad. Except it was followed up by a donut that had mayonnaise in it.
Yeah, that was not good because they really lied to you. They said it was cheesecake. I feel like they shouldn't be allowed to lie.
I don't like cheesecake though. So like I'm a very picky eater. Mm-hmm. And like I don't like cheesecake. So I was like, yeah, I don't like cheesecake. So I was like, oh, we'll just so much cheesecake and like.
I was gonna say like I'll eat your bite for you if it actually is cheesecake, but I would.
Yeah, good thing you didn't.
Yeah, I was like kind of sad because when they told you what it was and it actually wasn't what they said it was, then I was really disappointed.
You thought like the ethics of the situation.
Yeah, the ethics were completely off. And for next episode, I really hope.
That's just how it is.
I don't like it.
They're not gonna tell me what it is. Like if Matt Simkovic goes, hey, there is definitely mayonnaise in this donut, I'm like, I'm not gonna eat it. I'll feed it to you.
Yeah, but like you can't say what it is. You just be like, "Here's the donut."
Yeah.
But like
it takes away from the game.
But like you were describing the first dish, they didn't tell you what it was.
No.
And then the second dish, you didn't even get to describe it.
Because you're out of time.
Because
yeah.
That's how
TV works.
That's how TV works. Whatever. So they just told you what it fake was.
Yeah. Well, okay. Yes, like Matt texted me. He was like, "Hey, it's gonna be cheesecake and strawberries." I was like, "Okay, fine, that's fair." And so I told Goob, who was across from me, Mike Greco, and I was like, "Hey, Greco, it's gonna be cheesecake and strawberries." He goes, "Oh, it's gonna be great." I'm like, "Okay." And then I'm sitting there and I'm looking at this from afar, right? Because like it was on the bleachers where you were sitting.
Yeah, I was looking at it too, and I was like, "What's going on?" I looked and I was like, "This isn't like that's the wrong color for cheese. Cheesecake's not that white, right?" I was like, "Oh, this is good. Like this definitely isn't cheesecake, but we'll just see what it is and hope it's not something terrible." And then, like, he puts it in front of me, and, like, I pick it up, and I hear Nick Hedrick, the producer, in my ear go, "Hey, just eat the whole thing." So I was like, all right. So I, like, took a deep breath. I was going to put the whole thing in my mouth, and then Mike Greco does it. And the second he does it, like, his eye just got, like, really big. Yeah,
and he just shook his head. And it put me in a weird spot because I was like, I have to eat this now, but I know that it's not going to be, like, it's definitely not good. So, like, terrifying. And then
that's the biz.
And then I threw up. And then
you threw it up?
Yeah.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, back to, like, the original comment about your sandwich.
Yeah.
I was going to tell you what my go-to sandwich is.
What's your go-to lock and load?
So,
sandwich, not lock and load.
So I'm a vegetarian.
Yeah.
And I don't eat meat.
How's that life?
How is that life? It's good. Except for like when there's no options on a menu and then you're like kind of sad. Like Steak and Shake.
Yeah.
Steak and Shake.
You can't go to
Steak and Shake's menu is all meat. There's like not a single
hot dog, steaks, and then
except for milkshakes.
Milkshakes and fries.
Yeah, milkshakes and fries. Those are the only two things I can get. So when I go there, I ask them if I can get a taco salad without the taco meat, and then everyone laughs at me.
Which you definitely can.
But it's yummy because there was like the little chips in it and like the ranch and such.
Yeah.
Pretty good salad, but like wasn't made for me, so I just feel wrong eating it anyways. But my go-to sandwich, back on topic here.
Back on topic here.
My go-to sandwich. So you take an Italian piece of bread, and you take a second Italian piece of bread. So two pieces of bread here. Are you picturing this?
Yeah.
Everybody, close your eyes and picture this. So then you take it, you get provolone cheese, you set it on top, toast it for an unspecified amount of time, take it out. It's always different in consistency when it comes out.
30 seconds, 15, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it's whatever
it melts the cheese, it gets the job done.
So then I get lettuce.
Yeah.
Tomatoes. Pickles.
Yeah.
Mayonnaise. And sometimes if I'm feeling spicy, I get black olives.
Black olives.
Yeah.
That'd be cool except for the tomatoes and black olives.
The
mayonnaise. I'm trying to like.
So there's like two things on the sandwich.
Yeah.
It slaps, honestly. People look at that sandwich and they go, I should probably try getting a veggie sandwich sometime. And I'm like, Yeah.
Definitely should.
It's not too bad over here. Living on the good side. And then you get chips and then ranch.
Mm-hmm.
Or like chips. This is weird. This is a weird thing that I do. Chips and honey mustard.
I do chips and Southwest sauce.
Yeah, but everyone does chips and Southwest sauce.
There's also a ranch cup on top of Salem.
What do you mean on top of Salem?
We threw a ranch cup on top of Salem.
Like on top of the entire building?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Just so you want to know that. Listen to the show.
There's a stain on the ceiling in Romos. Two stains.
Yeah.
So I'll describe to you how it happened. I'm not going to tell you who did it. So you take the bottom of the table.
Yeah.
You smash up a bunch of pierogies. You slap.
Pierogies?
Yeah, pierogies.
Okay.
Then you take the pierogi, you spread it onto the piece of table that you tore off. Then you throw it up.
Piece of table?
Piece of table. So like the bottom of the tables
it's
are
like
falling
the paper,
off.
yeah.
Yeah. So you take it horizontally on your hand, and you toss it up, and it just doesn't turn. It just keeps going straight up.
Flat sticks.
Yeah, and then it sticks there. And if you look there today, I should probably like put a link of the image below this podcast link or whatever.
Yeah.
It's still there today. Like it happened freshman year, first semester, maybe 2 months in.
So you're telling me is you probably threw some pierogies on top of the ceiling at Romo's?
Not probably, definitely.
Yeah, okay. Because you're like way too much detail for this story that you didn't obviously do it.
Yeah, well, yeah, I did it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry
That's
if
just
that
funny,
offends
though.
anybody.
That's
and then
fine.
another time I was feeling super inspired, and I was like, you know what would even be better than that?
2 of them.
No.
Do it again.
It's when they sold the cookie dough in Romo's.
Yeah, Little Cups cookie dough?
Yeah.
I think slap.
Yeah, so I would take it on a spoon and I'd fling it up at the ceiling. There's a couple spots on the ceiling.
Degenerate.
Hey, I'm living my best life over here, okay?
You gotta have fun. That's what college is all about.
Yeah, exactly. I just like to throw things on the ceiling. That's where I get my amusement.
It's always a
Okay,
good time.
let's think about another fun thing that I did today.
I took a test today.
How was the test?
Sucked.
How bad?
I mean, it was about like vitamins and minerals and stuff.
Sounds fun.
No, it was terrible.
Oh.
It was super easy. I had like note cards you gave us, and like all the answers on the note cards, and like it was a waste of time.
Well, I'm sorry that you wasted your time taking a test, but do you feel smarter now?
No, I already knew it. I took nutrition classes in high school.
Oh, it's about nutrition.
Yeah, and I've already I actually knew what I was talking about.
Right.
And I sat in this class and was like, yeah, I get this. Let me leave.
My professor in my psychology class thinks I'm like a genius because she gives us a study guide with every single thing on it. And then I look it over and I study
You're
it.
the only one that reads it.
And then I go into class and I do the exam and I get a really good grade on it.
There
And then
you
she
go.
hands it back to me. She's like, you did so good on this test. And I'm like, thank you. And everyone else is like giving me dirty looks. And I'm like, I literally just looked it over.
Studied people.
I literally just look it over. My
That's
friend's a psych major too, so she kind of explains things to me. But I just feel bad for knowing things, and I feel like I shouldn't.
Like smart shaming you.
Also, like, yeah, and then also kind of gasses me up a little. I'm in a really good mood after those. Makes me happy. Yeah. What other classes? Oh, I had a literature class today.
Yeah, how'd that go?
We finished the book.
Yay! What'd you read?
It is called American Rust. I listened to the audiobook. The guy has the nicest raspy voice. It's like American Rust, Chapter 1,
Straight from
Book
like
1.
Mississippi.
Yeah,
Probably just smokes like 10 darts a day.
Well, it's a book about Pennsylvania.
Oh, definitely smokes at least 3 packs a day.
Yeah, probably. And he's just got that voice, and then the book is like really good, and it just makes me think about things that don't happen to me but happen to other people. It's about a little boy being a 19-year-old boy.
He's a youngin'.
Yeah, just a little one, running away from home because his dad is like, he has to take care of his dad. So he's like,
is this like a biography or
No.
is this like just a book?
Just a book.
Who wrote that?
Runs away from home. His best friend goes to prison. His sister comes home, cheating on her boyfriend, her husband actually, and then that's the book, basically. Oh, and the police officer kills people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, like, if those things really, like, make you want to read a book, like, those are the things that you enjoy reading books about, well, I have a book to recommend to you.
Exactly. Not going to lie, I haven't read a book since, like, sophomore year of high school.
Well, did you take literature yet?
No.
Well, you're in for a treat.
Yay. I can't read, though. It's fine.
You got to listen to audiobooks. Then you can go, American Rust. Book 1,
I'm
chapter
deaf,
1.
blind, and mute.
Deaf, blind, and mute.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
We out here.
Yeah, pretty much.
What else did I do today? I had my psychology class. My professor always says bye to me when I leave because it takes me so long to pack up my belongings because I'm a mess. I like take my book out. I took my laptop out. I take my phone out. I take my chargers out for my laptop and for my phone. I have my AirPods sitting on my desk. I have my jacket like all in a bunch on the floor. What else do I do? I have the little chart she gives us, little papers.
Yeah.
And then I take them out. So then when I pack up, everyone else is gone because all they do is sit on their phones all class because she just reads off a piece of paper the whole time.
I mean, that's what I would do. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, if I were a professor, I'm like not blaming her. I'd just, But I have a lot of things out, so it takes me the longest. And in a way, I'm winning.
There you go. If you have the best grade in the class, I mean, you probably...
I don't know if I have the best grade in the class. I mean, I only have 102%.
Not gonna... Top 2.
Yeah, no, I missed one question
else.
once. So the first test, there was a bonus question. So I nailed it.
Obviously.
Yeah. And I got I got the 30 plus 1 point.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 31 out of 30.
Yeah.
Then the second test, she had another bonus question. However, one of the questions that she put on the regular test was not on the review.
Oh, that's a shame.
I know. So I wrote beside the question, I said, you did not put this on the review. And then she marked it wrong. And I was like, no kidding. I didn't know it because you didn't put it on the review. And then I got the bonus question right. So
she was trying to figure out, trying to call you out on, just reading the review.
But, that's all I do.
And that's the point, yeah.
Yeah, but I got 30 out of 30. So 61 out of 30 in that class. 61 out of 60 in that class. 61 divided into 60. 101.6%. That's what I had in that class.
There you go.
Have you ever been to a formal situation?
No.
Where you dress up and...
I mean, prom and homecoming.
Okay. What's prom like in America?
I mean, for us we had a post prom, so ours started at I think it started at 6.
Okay.
And we did walk. Did a grand march thing or whatever it was called.
What's a grand march?
So everybody you get with your date, and then you walk out onto a stage with a nice background. They take your picture.
Oh my gosh, that sounds like a movie.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's one of those things because the expectation of prom is to do the thing so we had prom and from 6 to 9 we had our air quotes prom. Then we have a post prom, so nobody drives home and gets schmammered and makes bad decisions.
Okay, I like that.
So my junior year, it was at this it pretty much. You ever been to Max and Irma's? Or
nope.
Dave & Buster's?
Yes.
So very similar to Dave & Buster's, but that place closed down. Well, the place that we went to closed down because of it was selling alcohol without a permit.
Let's go.
Yeah, so we went there my junior year. And everybody was just kind of yeah, this is okay. But then we left, had a baseball game the morning after. Everybody was hilariously hungover. And we lost that game. But it was a good time. And then my senior year was the same thing. So we went to a country club after, and it was pretty terrible. They had a magician there. / hypnotist dude.
Oh. Do you want to hear about Canadian prom?
Canadian prom? Yeah, obviously.
Okay,
Does everyone wear Canadian tuxedos? There's just a lot of denim at this place?
No denim, unfortunately.
That's a real shame, though. I think, if anything, you have to, embrace the stereotype.
I definitely embrace the stereotype.
You have to. That's
I
part of the gimmick,
150% embrace the stereotype. However, at our prom... what happens is our school doesn't condone prom. So there's people at our school.
Is this a Canadian-wide epidemic
no,
problem here? Or is it just St. Catherine or Winston Churchill, whatever it was?
Sir Winston Churchill. So there's 2 school districts in my area. One is just like public school, and the other is Catholic. And okay, so one is public and the other is Catholic.
Yeah.
Both are free school systems, so you don't have to pay. Catholic schools have their own prom. Like the school will put on prom. And then for us, I don't know what it is, but they don't allow prom. So there's a prom committee at our school that just, they book a place, they get tickets, like they book a whole bunch of stuff. And then like we do it like under the wraps every single year.
But everybody knows about it.
Yeah, like the teachers know about it. Everybody knows about it.
So it's like, it's just not like through the school.
Yeah, it's not a school-sanctioned event.
That's okay.
And so we do it at a winery, super fancy, and everybody gets all booed up.
As one would do.
Yeah, we got a photographer, but like you don't walk across the stage with your date to take a picture. That sounds so funny.
It's so many pictures because like, so you go and my 2 years I went to my buddy's house and like he has like a really nice like back porch and like with trees and stuff. And it looked really cool. So we went there, we got our pictures done. So you get your pictures done there with your date and with like your group of people that you're going with. Because we always go in groups. Like it was like me, my buddy Tyler, his date, my buddy Logan, buddy Robbie, and then we got like had our dates there, took our pictures with our dates, and then all the boys got a picture, all the girls got a picture, and like whatever. And you go do Grand March, and it's even more pictures. And you go to prom, and it's even like 2 more pictures at prom because there's like a photographer there with a backdrop. It's so many pictures.
Yeah, we do a lot of pictures too, but my mom actually followed us to prom.
Yeah.
And she took pictures of us at the winery because the winery was the nicest place to take pictures at. So we flexed. Not a big deal.
Yeah, I think our school let us go to a winery.
Yeah, our school doesn't let us go to a winery.
But I mean,
so we go to the winery.
But it's like it's not sanctioned. I doubt a high school would be like, yeah, let's send our kids to the winery.
Well, I mean, they would be like, yeah, let's send our kids to like the soccer club, and they can have their silly prom. But no, not at my school. Not in my school district. They also don't have snow days for anything.
I mean, that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
We didn't have snow days. I think in my 4 years, I think we had 3 snow days.
Really?
Yeah.
Jeez. Okay. Well, I had more than that, but like everything would be frozen, and you'd be like knee high in snow, and you'd still be walking to school. Yeah, skeeting on over to class.
Skeeting on class.
Yeah. We're at the 35-minute mark.
Wow.
Yeah. I want to say one more fun thing though.
Okay. We'll throw the hashtag up and we'll see what happens.
Oh, right. That's what we'll do.
Well, say your fun thing one more time.
Well, no, the fun thing. I just didn't want to end on that.
Well, we'll put our hashtag at the end, so you have to listen to the whole thing to get to the hashtag.
Okay. I don't know what to add. I just wanted to add something fun.
You said I was gonna say one more fun thing.
Yeah, I want to say one more.
And you stopped.
I want to say one more fun thing. Does not mean that I have one more thing to say. You have to listen to the words that I'm saying.
I just assumed. You understand this? Was that? Uh-oh.
I don't think.
That's okay.
I made a squeaky noise.
Yeah.
Okay. What I was gonna say off of the prom thing.
Yeah.
Is that I'm going to this formal for my sorority, and I've had a scrambling time. Found a date. We're good. However, I had a previous date in which I'm going to go over right now to the room and talk to them.
Good luck.
Even though I don't want to, and I already talked to them.
Good luck.
And that is what I'm going to be doing.
Take a deep breath and don't cry.
I don't really cry at these things. I'm a veteran.
Seasoned vet. Love to see it.
Yeah. Like the past 3 months, I've done this twice.
Jeez.
Oh, I'm good. Okay. So now it is time. The time of the
hashtag.
Time for the podcast.
Hashtag. Yes.
Can I make a couple wet noises first?
Yeah.
Okay, time for the hashtag, in which we will be sharing a hashtag with you that you can hashtag on any social media platform, but only on Twitter.
Only on Twitter.
Any social media platform, including and only limited to Twitter. We are going to be making this hashtag off the dome right now. The hashtag will be I don't know what it'll be. Hashtag will be...
I thought you were going to have an idea.
The hashtag will
I really
be
begged
excited.
you being really
it will be
excited.
excited. Okay, you're typing this out right now
Oh, am
on
I
your
typing
phones.
this?
No. Like
Oh,
people
okay.
right now, if you're
This
watching,
isn't live.
if you're listening to this
Yes, if you're
podcast,
listening.
you're typing right now. You're typing
Yeah.
on your phone the hashtag, the pound sign, whatever. And then you're typing excited, EXCITED, comma, spelled COMMA, and then hecking, HECKING. So it's excited, spelled out, comma, COMMA, because otherwise it's not going to register, and then hecking. So, like, you know when you're doing attendance and your professor on the first day reads your last name instead of your first name or whatever? It's because on their attendance, it's your last name, comma, your first name. Well, here we are bringing it back to life again, this time for the hashtag scene. We're bringing, like, attendance sheets to the real world. So, yeah, just do that. We will read tweets on the next podcast.
Yeah. Hopefully we get a tweet or two.
We're definitely going to get a tweet. We're definitely going to get...
if you tweet it out and be like, hey.
I will do that. I will tweet the podcast out after blocking some people.
Obviously.
And then we'll see what happens.
Cool.
All right. Thank you so much for tuning in to the first ever episode of Hecking Excited with Luke Yost and Kestra Harris, but mostly Kestra Harris.
Yeah.
And next time, I promise I'll be more excited because I will be a free woman for realsies next time. So, like, hit me up, slide in my DMs, do whatever you need to do. I'll be available by the next podcast. I already am available, but this time for realsies.
There you go.
Have a fantastic day, evening, night, morning, afternoon. We'll see you again soon. Don't forget the hashtag.